Hello and welcome. So in this video, I'm going to explain what is the arrow function in JavaScript. So first I will explain what is traditional function, and after that we go for the arrow function. So as we know, the function is nothing but the block of code that can be used in a multiple places throughout the whole program. And by using function, we attain the reusability of a code. Okay. So first see the traditional function. So traditional function start with the function keyword, and after then function name you can give any name. Suppose I'm going to add two numbers, so just say add num, and after then it will take arguments. That is, suppose for adding two numbers we need two arguments, so and num plus num1 comma num2, and we can also initialize this num1 and num2 variable here, but I will give it at runtime. Okay, and after then it will return some value. So as it is the addition function, so it will return the addition of these two numbers, so num1 plus num2, and it will give the addition of these two numbers. So for getting the result, console.log function name and two numbers, suppose 20 comma 10, and like this. Okay, so we can see the output in the inspect section of a console. As you can see, 30, it is nothing but the output of 20 and 10. If we change the value here like this, 120 100, suppose 120, so it will give 120. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, so this is a traditional function. Now we will move for the arrow function. Okay, so in arrow function we don't need any keyword like a function there. We start with the variable declaration like we generally do in a JavaScript. Okay, so start with a const, suppose sum is nothing but the variable name. Okay, so after then here we specify our parameters like num1 and num2. So it will also take two arguments and return the result, and this is the equal sign and greater than sign together, and after that it will return some value like this one, num1 plus num2. Okay, so one thing you should remember by using arrow function is that the parameters is always reside between two equal sign, that is, one is a equal and another is a equal and greater than sign. Okay, so for getting the output, the same process, console.log, but basically console.log print the output in a console, and if we use a document dot write something, it will use in an HTML page. Okay, so sum, that is function name, two values. Suppose I'm going to take two values like 100 and 200, so it should return output 300. Yeah, this one. So as you can see guys, there's a 300 output. We can do multiple things. We can concat two strings as well. Suppose const and resultant string, and for this we use, so we take string 1 and string 2, and it will return string 1 plus string 2. I hope it should concatenate two strings. Let me check guys. Suppose Kavyansh, and I hope it should return the resultant. Sum is not defined. Yeah, sum is not. This name has been changed like this string. Okay, program just not defined. Yeah, it should in a string format. Yeah, as you can see guys, this is the output, that is Kavyansh again. Why? Yeah, I'm resorting s1 plus s1. Okay, so as you can see guys, we get the Kavyansh Pandey. So it shows that we don't need to specify data types in JavaScript. That's how we use arrow function. One thing you should know, that is, always use parameter between the equal signs, and there's no need to use function keyword with the arrow function. Okay, so that's all about this video. Thank you so much.